much.
See you then.
Now, to celebrate the coronation of King Charles, 1,500 charities will be offering you the chance to volunteer in your community during the bank holiday weekend in May.
Yeah, our royal correspondent Sarah Campbell is in Epping Forest, can tell us more about how you might want to take part in the Big Help Out. Sarah, morning to you. So how does this work? What can we do?
Good morning to you both. I'm in Scout HQ, of course. It's the biggest youth volunteer-led organisation in the country. Here we are doing a bit of cooking skills. These are all Explorer Scouts. They will all be travelling to South Korea in the summer to take part in the Scout Jamboree. That's where about 40,000 Scouts from around the world come together. I'm just going to ask Imogen just to check what we're actually eating this morning.
We're making bread and then we're going to do some s'mores as well to keep us going.
And you've been here since you were actually making the bread, correct?
Yeah, we made the bread ourselves. So,
well done.
yeah.
I'll leave you to get on with the cooking. What's fascinating is that they are learning so many skills. It's amazing, and it wouldn't be possible without all the volunteers, which are so vital to the Scout movement and to so many other organisations. And the Big Help Out is all about trying to inspire as many people as possible to get involved. And from today, there is a new app called the Big Help Out app, which hopefully will make it as easy as possible for people to get in touch with those charities, those organisations. Let's take a look.
Across the UK, there is an army of volunteers giving up their time and sharing their talents and expertise to the benefit of all.
I'm Jane. I've been involved in Scouting for 23 years now. It's the satisfaction element, I think, of seeing them enjoy themselves and being part of it. It's like being one part of a big family, really.
My name is Ian. I've been volunteering at London Zoo for nearly 7 years. My background, I was a public sector accountant, so something completely different to what I'm doing here. It's just wonderful to get such new experiences, meet many new people, make many hundreds of new friends.
I'm Preeti and I volunteer for the Royal Voluntary Service. I've been volunteering because I love being around people. It gives me a sense of belonging to the community and it makes me happy.
At the last count, there were 7 million people in England alone who volunteered at least once a month. Sounds a lot, but that's about a third down on pre-pandemic levels. And it's at a time when the most vulnerable really need the support volunteers so generously give. This charity, Little Village, provides free toys, clothes and baby equipment.
We're expecting to support 2,000 more children this year than we did last year. And for us to be able to do that, we need to have volunteers on sites to be able to help. So come and help.
And that's the idea behind the Big Help Out, the National Day of Volunteering planned as part of the Coronation weekend in May.
Download the app, the Big Help Out app, find those opportunities, find out what your passion is and how you can make a difference to your community, and then select the opportunity that's right for you.
And although it's about May the 8th initially, what you really want is people to discover it, love it, carry on volunteering.
That's right. It's more than one day.
Cheers. Take care, Hannah.
There will be thousands of charities and organisations looking for new helpers.
Lots of sex in the city again.
Oh, excellent. Right. Oh.
People like husband and wife team Carol and Andy, who spend a few hours a week in their local Age UK shop.
It's good fun, and we have a laugh and a giggle about the things that have gone on in the shop today. Yeah, we enjoy it. We like each other's company, and that's good fun for us. Keeps us young.
This is Suzanne. She spends her evenings rescuing wildlife as an RSPCA volunteer.
For my normal day job, it's very much sat down, it's very much behind a desk. So it's something that's that real hands-on helping animals, and they're really rewarding for seeing the difference that you're making.
It is a simple message. Get involved over the Coronation weekend however you can and find out where your help might be needed using the new app.
And many thanks to the first Osterley Beaver Scouts for that amazing sign writing. Brilliant, well done them. Catherine Johnston's from the Royal Voluntary Service. We saw one of the lunch clubs that you run in the piece there. Just tell me a little bit about the need for volunteers. And the pandemic's had quite an interesting effect, hasn't it?
Yeah, it had an amazing effect. So 12.4 million people stepped forward during the pandemic to volunteer in a 10-month period. So we were all in it together. People got a real appetite for what it's like to give their time, their skills, their expertise into their community. We know that about 3.8 million of those are saying we actually want to do more, but we don't know where to go. And actually part of the Big Help Out is about bringing people together so that they can find their opportunities. So at Royal Voluntary Service, we're offering, come into a hospital and work in our cafe or shop, come into the community, be part of a lunch club, which you've just, some of the viewers have just seen, helping people who are lonely and isolated to come together. You can be part of the events programme, so you could come in and help. We've got indoor archery, Bollywood dancing, stuff to get people together in their community so that they can thrive. And it's really, really important that we help people to find those volunteering opportunities, because sometimes it's quite tricky, and you don't know where to go, and you don't know what your passion is. So this is all about trying before you buy, having an opportunity to get involved and engaged.
Lovely, and let's hope people do. Let's have a chat to Matt Hyde, who's the Chief Executive of the Scouts Association, which is huge, isn't it? And it relies on volunteers. We're talking about all these, this amazing opportunity these guys have got this summer. Wouldn't have it without all the adults that make it run it.
Absolutely, 140,000 adult volunteers take part in scouting and help young people like this learn skills for life. But we've got 90,000 young people on our waiting list, so we need even more volunteers. And we are typical of so many organisations and charities and arts and sports organisations across the country who need more volunteers, and that's why we've come up with the Big Help Out, which is all about inspiring a new generation, new people to get involved in volunteering, both on the 8th of May, the Coronation weekend itself, but beyond that as well, because volunteers play such a vital role in our communities. It's good for society and it's good for them as well.
And the Big Help Out app is now, it's gone live, so people can download it. They will find charities in their local area and groups and organisations, but there are more signing up all the time, aren't there? So you need to keep checking before May the 8th, because there will be more organisations on there.
That's exactly right. So we're encouraging, if you're an organisation that relies on volunteers, go on to the bighelpout.org.uk, download the app, add your opportunities. Then the nearer we get to the 8th of May, there'll be all those opportunities, different causes, whatever your passion is, whether it's animal welfare or the helping out the elderly, getting involved in your communities, young people like this. You'll see all those opportunities as the nearer you get to the 8th of May, so keep checking.
Lovely. And I also want to bring in businesses. I'm just getting a bit covered with ash here. Opportunities for businesses, because you want businesses to get involved as well, because a big thing is about some businesses do this already. They give their employees a day off for volunteering. You're kind of trying to encourage that across the sector.
Yeah, businesses have got such a vital role to play. And as I said earlier, because volunteering is good for individuals, it's good for your well-being, it's good for your skills, it's actually good for business as well, and good for businesses to be playing that role in communities also by flexible working, having HR policies that enable workers to go out there and make a difference. So it's a win-win-win.
Lovely. Matt, thank you very much indeed. I'm not going to hand back to you without trying some of the s'mores, because obviously that was just... Has everybody got a s'more? Is there a spare s'more? Okay, I would like to try it. I'm going to try it, kids. I hope. Who's made this one? Does anyone know?
That was me,
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. All right, I've had the professional make it. Let me try it. Marshmallow, chocolate biscuit. Delicious, lovely. Never eat on television. It doesn't look good. But back to you guys. I'm guessing. Ben?
I'm going to ask you a really complicated question now. While your mouth's full.
Go on.
No, he's joking. We're not that mean.
Oh.
Thanks.
Okay, Big Help Out app. Go and sign up and make something like this. It's very nice. Well done, thank you.
I love that.
Thanks, Sarah.
They look like they're having a brilliant time,
Right
don't
on
they?
time.
Very
We were trying to work out.
lively.
I'm glad she clarified what they were making.
Yes.
We were trying to work out what it was at this time in the morning. But
S'mores.
yeah, look good.
Still to come here on Breakfast, we are going to